viewers. My name is Marcus Murchison. I'm the pastor of Sanctuary of Anchorage. I just wanted to give you a little highlight of our Mother's Day message. Man, you can't believe this is one powerful message. I've never heard this message preached before, but I thought as I looked into it, I dig deep in it and I got something out of it. We all got this idea of our mothers. I mean, sometimes people have good ideas of their moms or bad ideas of their mom, but it's just human nature. You know, you're discouraged and you're encouraged. You can be up, you can be down. We all have these ups and downs, and we have ups and downs about our moms and how much they contribute to our lives. And so this actual message is titled around being the worst mom and the best mom overnight. Now you're saying, well, you know, I don't really get that, but I'm gonna tell you about this story. It's a story about this lady. She was the worst mom and she was the best mom overnight. Not literally, but kind of figuratively. I'm talking about the woman, and you're gonna say, well, I know you're waiting for me, and you're saying, well, which woman are you talking about? I'm talking about Job's wife. Job's wife, as you all know, she said one of the most horrific things. She told Job, why don't you just curse God and die, dude? I mean, why are you giving God praise and you're going through all this stuff? And I know what you're saying, you know, Pastor, why are you talking about Job's wife? Because literally, she said one of the most discouraging things to her husband at a time when he needed her the most. But see, this story, we only see one thing in this story. We only see one thing she says. You know, action speaks louder than words, right? No one ever talks about how she stuck with Job. No one ever talks about how she stuck with Job in and out. And the Bible says when Job, at the end of the day, 42 chapters later, that Job got a double blessing, a double portion. Now you say, well, how do I know that Job didn't get another wife? How do I know that? I'm gonna tell you why. The Bible says that it was two tests. God says, you know, hey Satan, what's going on? Satan says, well, I'm just roaming to and fro through the earth, seeing who I can devour, you know, and Job is just doing what Job does. Job is just being a devout man. He's being a holy man. He's making the money. He's doing right by his family. And God said, have you considered my servant Job? And Satan was like, God, I can't touch him. Why are you playing around with me? Because you got a hedge around Job. I can't even touch Job. Doesn't make any sense, God. What's up? And God is like, well, all right. Well, you can touch everything you have. Just don't touch him. And Satan says, all right. So Satan goes and he destroys Job's wealth, his cattle, his camels, and he kills his 10 kids. Kills his 10 kids, man. That's kind of a bad deal. But he doesn't kill Job's wife. And I started thinking about that. But I'm gonna show you what it means when it gets to the next test. There was two tests. The first test, he said, well, you can touch everything he has, but just can't touch him. Now, the second test is what's so powerful. The second test says, man, Satan comes back and says, well, you know what, Job didn't curse you, God, but I guess he is faithful as you said he is. And God said, well, I told you. Satan said, all right, then. If you won't let me touch him, hold on. You don't let me touch all of this. You let me touch all these things, and you won't let me touch them. How about you just let me just mess with him a little bit? God says, okay. So he goes and he touches him. He messes up his whole body. His body is with sores and pores. But God says, you cannot kill Job. So this is the small caveat that I need you to see. I need you to see this. Job's wife is alive, and I know it's Job's wife at the end of the story. It's because Satan couldn't kill Job. Now the Bible says that when a man and woman comes together, they become one flesh. Now if Job didn't die, that means his wife couldn't die. And so the glory of God fell on Job, and the glory also fell on his wife. Satan couldn't touch Job's wife. He couldn't touch it. So that's why it's the same woman from the beginning and the end. And that's why I want to just get you tuned in on this message, because if you really look at this, everybody have bad days. Everybody has bad days. Joe's wife had one bad day, but at the end of the day, she held on and she got a double portion with God. I hope you stay tuned. Worst mom, the best mom, overnight. Our address is 1565 McGraw Street, Anchorage, Alaska. Again, 1565 McGraw Street, Anchorage, Alaska, Suite 104. If you want to send us something, if you want to just, hey, you guys are doing a great job out there, you just want to send a small contribution, you can send it at P.O. Box 220-553, Anchorage, Alaska, 99522. Again, that's P.O. Box 220-553, Anchorage, Alaska, 99522. Also, our website is www.sanctuaryofanchorage.com. Again, www.sanctuaryofanchorage.com. And I just hope that if you just want to just support us, we'll send you a small gift with your contribution. And thank you so much. I just appreciate you. God is doing some great things. He's doing some great things for me, and I know He's doing great things for you. God bless you.